Hello, welcome, Pimmy.
Hi, how are you?
Great. Thank you so much for coming today, making the time to have a conversation with me. I really appreciate it. I think we'll start off. I'm going to hand over to you. Just tell us where you're located and who your wonderful clients are. Of course, what your business name is. So over to you, Pimmy.
All right, everyone. My name is Pimmy Hall. I'm based in Cairns, far North Queensland. So our clinic name is Cairns Massage Champions. As you can see that I'm quite presented, isn't it? So who that we treat? We always looking to treat our beloved locals. That's why our clinic locate is not in the center or really in the tourist area. We are still in the CBD area, but not really in the tourist area. So that our passion. So go back to your question. Yes, we treat whoever suffering with pain, stress, injury recovery that will come up with the scar therapy with the injury. So that's why I take the course with you.
Beautiful. And had you done any training in scar therapy before, Pimmy?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
first taught me.
First time with scars. So, what attracted you to do the scar therapy program?
Well, honestly, it's happened from myself. It's drive from my self experience. Quite have trauma with my C-section after I gave birth nearly last 8 years. And also I have been being therapist for nearly 8 years, 7 years. Believe it or not, Christine, is a lot of people suffering with the scar and pain. And then because every year I will have the tools and the thing to do, what else I can, add on my modality or what my passion. And scar is always stuck in my head because I know people, a lot of people out there, no matter what they pay for, they will have injury or even elderly, they sometimes they do knee replacements. So I'm got suffering with C-section, which is I'm stopped where beginning, honestly, because I lost my self-confidence. And I wish I could met you earlier and then can treat my scar look better and then I can become, help my self-confidence. Yeah, so it kind of personal interest first. And also because I drive for myself and then I see my clients, mostly they have scar. That's why I want to help them more. And then I always have questions. I've been researching and, airways, and then I found you.
Yeah. I remember our conversation on the telephone when we were exploring if this was right for you. And you're just saying, yeah, I didn't know about the C-section, but I knew that you had a lot of clients with scars. I remember that in our conversation. So you have personal interest in the scars and you're taking the program. Did it deliver for you? Were you able to learn the scar techniques online, the practical skills? Were you able to learn them online?
Oh, I learned so much. It's luckily I don't have anything in my head yet. It's very new. It's like I'm empty glass. Whatever you try to fill it in, I'm just take it. I'm just take it because I believe learning is powerful. Knowledge is power. And in industry, so I think being great therapists, we really need to keep, studying and what else we can help people. Because this is what we are for the therapists. We help people. I learned so much with the new technique. Of course, I being over 7 years as a remedial massage that will come across with quite firm approach, which is scar therapy is opposite way. Yeah. So that is challenge at the beginning. But since I finished course, believe it or not, just last 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yes, just 2 weeks.
I already have 3 patients jump on board.
Wow.
And one of them is like they buy package.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of commitment, because it's no point that people expect gonna build a loam in overnight. To treating the scar, we need time to following up. That's why we come as a package that make commitment between me and my patient, my client, that we will continue to work together. So yeah, I learn heaps. I learn in different way to approach that new life, new world for me as a torture. Sorry, I use that word.
So to recap, your usual kind of style, or the clinic is known for being fairly heavy at times with clients. So this is super gentle. How was that transition for you, Pimmy? You've said challenge. How big a challenge was that? Was that something that you were like, this can't possibly be right? Or were you like, I'm just going to try? Or how did you go with that challenge?
Well, I sort of start right away, because our course is 6 weeks. And we start with the attitude first, with the grounding, understand who we are. I sort of try. And week 2, we try we start learn about the technique already. Yes. Honestly, I already start in week 2. Include with the regular client. So the way how to educate them, it's not the problem, because we can use the way that you taught us, how the scar affect with the fascia, and no problem. But what's the most challenge? People who expect to see us at Cairns Massage Champions, because our reputation, we are sport remedial, that's the most challenge. So that's why, rather than sit down and explain, I don't think gonna help. And then we showing them by the results, by we add on our scar therapy with remedial. And then the result show itself. And then when they come back, they require for the therapy. That's what I add on. And then, I didn't feel that I don't need to change myself to be firm and just do the scar. To me, I keep myself, because I know where is our wire and our core of services. But because of we add on modality, we become certified and qualified to do things that we can help. And during the treatment, we can, explain them what this is going to be. But people like it. People feel after the treatment, that's the result. People believe in the result. People not believe in what we say. That's why action always louder than words.
Yes, I agree, Pimmy. I agree. Action is louder than words. And your clients are feeling those results. Yes.
Yes.
Any good stories you can share about things that you've been doing?
Okay. I have one client, she's been seeing me like nearly very new though, because she referral from other practitioner. Because our clinic, sometimes we got referral from chiropractor, physio as well. This patient, she had 2 sides of knee replacement, one 4 years old scar, the another 1 year old scar. So she's really suffering with the numbness and swollen a lot. So every time she come to see me, we do a little bit remedial on upper trap and neck, release tension, and being her more flexible. And then the rest we do lymphatic drainage. Then after I study with you, the second week, I've already explained and try to help her more, and she keen as well. And then she let me to try a little bit 10 minutes. And I took picture and show her before and after. She can feel how much difference. And to show her the picture, which I asked her permissions, and she said, wow, I could not believe this, Pimmy. And she walked better. To seeing client as a therapist after finish the treatment, that's such a big reward with the new technique as well. I could not explain this feeling. Like so much big reward. Sometimes we think new technique. Can I do it? Am I going to be good at it? Right? But you know what? If we work from the heart, hand, and head,
Yeah, all three.
people will feel it. And then this client, after I trial with her, which is I already tried with myself as well. Don't you remember? I have C-section. I always practice with myself. And we keep doing that. And then just last week, she said, okay, Pimmy, now I think I need like continue. That's why we come up to discuss with the consultancy seriously, right? We have consultancy form, and then we do 6 times, and then we're following up. First, treatment we will do weekly, and we go from there. And she really happy. It's feeling like she's gonna bend the knee and ask me to marry her. I feel like that. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like yesterday, she even dropped by to say hello. That's how she appreciates, you know.
Oh, that's so wonderful. That's
yes. We are in the medical center, our locate of the clinic. So under the first, we are on second floor, on ground floor. It's kind of pharmacy and the doctor clinic. So people always come to shopping and with the healthy food. And this patient, she just come up and say hello to me, and she like shaking. Pimmy, I think I can dance now. I'm like, oh, I love seeing this. I could not explain how.
To show you how well I can move, Pimmy.
Yes.
That's so wonderful. My goodness. Well done.
I think you could be happier than me as well, because you're the one.
Yeah, I'm so happy. You took the learning, you applied the learning, and you made a difference to a person's world.
Yeah, I don't change myself, as I told you. I just add on what I have. And just a little thing, when we approach, sometimes people have scar. They didn't want to mention about it. You know, sometimes we take time a little bit with the new client, but this one, she already be with me nearly half a year, and she always live with the remedial and lymphatic drainage. And then every time I treat her with scar therapy, we end up 30 minutes with drainage. So that's how it works. Yeah.
Lovely to combine it. It's so good. Well done. I love that. I'm going to take you back into the actual program itself. How was your experience with the actual material and the Zoom meetings, things like that? Did that work for you? Did you enjoy coming to the meetings each week, Pimmy?
Yeah, Monday it was my favorite, but we finished already, so.
Yeah, and you found the material online accessible. You could just look at that when you wanted.
I like the idea that you put the time. Then at the end of the video, and then we know exactly how time we can manage before we open it, you know?
Yeah.
But as I said in the Zoom, when I start, I can't stop. Oh, who else? But this is my problem. Every module, I take like 2-3 hours nonstop. Yeah. Because I work 4 days a week. Yeah. You know, exercise and study stuff. And then with your course, I have one day, like, I'm going to done module today, then I'm done. That's just me. And I think it's really productive, because when you start learning, as your module is already guide, you know, and prioritize. I don't want to jump just because of this video shorter. It's not going to work that way. So I always study from your prioritize and, you know, bullet that you already organize, which is really help my brain, you know, that really organized to study, follow the module. I feel really productive. And Zoom meeting every week is such a great idea, because my classmate is, you know what, everyone was amazing, you know that. Yeah. Yes. I had a friend from America and across country. So everyone, I feeling every Zoom is like I speak the same languages, people being the same, you know, in industry. Yeah. So we are in the same boat. So I feel that it's like, you know, you come home and you have a cup of tea with your family. Yeah. But also you learn as well. Yeah,
Yes, I felt that the community spirit was beautiful in our group.
yeah,
Uh,
everyone respectful, well educated, and it's everyone. I learn every time that I'm jump on Zoom, by the way. Yeah, you remember first week I said, oh, I'm sorry, I already have some plan, but I swap. Yeah, I swap. I don't want to miss any of my Zoom meeting. I know it's help.
yeah,
Yeah,
good
because
for
I want
you.
to learn from my classmates as well. What
Yeah.
out there, what people doing. Yeah. Sometimes look at ourselves in the mirror. We thought that we know everything, but actually not. Yeah. So it's help.
Yeah. It's
Give you
fantastic.
answer?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's so great. As part of learning from each other, we had the case study and the presentations. How was your experience with doing the case study and the presentation, Pimmy?
Pretty straightforward, but
Yeah.
might be a bit challenge because that time I had holiday in Thailand where I'm
I
come from.
know.
And pretty much I asked my mom, so she was my model, and just follow, the guideline, what you want us to do, and be honest. And again, the result will show itself, you know? Yeah. And learn to use a lot of technique a lot of things, that you taught. So it works. And of course, not because of her is my mom, but I feel my study this time is very special because I had a chance to treat my mom when I visit my family with a new technique. I'm sure she's proud of me, but she didn't talk much, by the way. If you ask me what my model, I mean, my mom certified or not, well, she asked me when you're going to come back home to treat me again.
I think she must have loved it.
Well, yeah,
Made a difference, probably.
definitely. Definitely.
The
Yeah,
thing
really.
I love about that, Pimmy, is your commitment to your studies. You know, you were on holiday and you still came and did the presentation. You know, you recorded it all for us. You did all your homework, and then you came back for us and presented it us on the Zoom meeting. So I just thought that that was so fantastic and such a big commitment. So thank you for being such a great student. I appreciate that level of dedication. So well done. I loved hearing everybody's case study. I thought it was fantastic. All those results, amazing for all those people. Really very good. Um, how about anything that you found was the best part? Like, what would be your biggest takeaway from the actual program itself?
Biggest takeaway, I would mention light approach again
Yeah, light approach.
because this is such a new thing for me. And who out there listening or watching our video right now, guys, please try new thing because we never know what behind the scene. As long as we can help people, and a part of that is save our energy as well. Because if we want to be therapists, like let's say 20 years, we can't really, we have to really think about how we're going to use our body part. So before we look after others, we got to look after ourselves as well. What we can do things that we still can, love to do so much. But if one day our body can't work, we can't be therapists. So that's why now I'm sort of, add on this technique. Then I still can do the new technique, light touch, and save my, hand at the end of the day. I'm not so too much overuse
Yeah.
with my physical work. That's the right word. Yeah, in long term, I mean, this is very good investment because we learn how to help people more. And also we look after ourselves if we want to be therapists for long term.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I take away, biggest takeaway, like, yes, this technique will allow me to work until I'm 60, 70, really. if I still want to be therapist, massage therapist. This is long journey and long investment. It's
Beautiful.
great. It's great.
Yeah. Wise words. I mean, wise words. We can't look after our clients if we're not looking after ourselves. So. Is there anything that you want to share, or are you quite happy?
I'm happy.
I'm happy with everything you've said. It's incredible. If someone was asking you about this course, should I do it? What do you think? What would you say to them? Another thing.
I will ask them back, why not you? Yeah. So sometimes it's hard to, give people too much information. But if we give them the right questions, give them a time to think about it, and then the answer is going to be from them, not, from me or from us forcing them to do. If someone come across, ask me, I'm going to still say the same, because, I speak from my heart that this is help. This is help people if they want to help people, if the therapist, they want to work for long term. This is a great technique, and well, why? I didn't see any problem. People gonna have questions. I should be the person that give them the question. Why you not try new thing, isn't it? Like when we go to restaurant, they new open, we see the menu, we always try new menu all the time. We haven't know that's gonna be tasty or not, but we just want to try new thing. Exactly. Isn't it?
It's exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah, but this is more meaningful because we do this for helping people, plus in the business. Kitchen, honestly, I think like therapists, being great therapists is like a good chef. The more we can cook, the more we can serve people in our community. And people get bored, because if we have routine, people coming back and then we still treat them the same style, I don't think, nothing excited. And we wake up every day like you and me this morning compared with yesterday. Believe it or not, it's not the same. Our body need is always on that moment. Sometimes they stress. We can be laid back and light touch, emotional, work on myofascia, move their body like you taught. That technique is great. I don't think anything wrong to learn new thing. It's nothing gonna lose. We lose nothing. But if they didn't study, they think that they know everything, they're gonna do same thing all the time. I think they are losing something. Yeah. Am I kidding?
That makes so much sense to me. And I love that. We're just like the chef. We're just like chef. Beautiful.
Yeah, just be brave. In our life, right, as a human being, sometimes we drive the car and then, accidentally happen like flat tire. What do? It's always things happen in life. Really. Yes. But we think that we know exactly. You can see outline of the course. You see exactly after 6 weeks what knowledge, what the life gonna be, I'm talking about the business as well. How much we make business from this new technique, and also look after ourselves. That's the main thing, because we are therapists.
Exactly.
We can't, rock and roll. We mix and match.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't, honestly, I don't know I give you answer or not, but
yeah, you did. I love it.
Anything lost profit if we think about business to do this course.
Yeah.
And yeah, I already had 3 clients. It's already worth what, the course is.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly.
But I didn't think about that too much, because when my client gets so much result, I just want to help. I just want to see people come and say hello and dance like that, like yesterday. That melts my heart. That's what I'm here for. Yes.
So
you guys whoever listen to, I'm speaking now with Christine. I have nothing behind the scene to helping her promote at all. But I'm speaking from my heart as a therapist because I want everyone to think about how long they want to be therapists if they still do the hard work. Okay?
Yeah.
I speak from my heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree. I think the more trained therapists we have, the better the world is actually going to be, because we can help more people.
Exactly.
There is more than enough people with, sore bodies and needing help to go around 10 times. Yeah.
We don't have enough.
There's no shortage of people in stress and pain. Sadly.
We don't have enough therapists as well. I mean, passionate therapists.
Yes.
Passionate therapists. Yeah. We don't have enough. Otherwise, people won't suffering.
Yeah.
I don't know if the video can absorb my happy face. Just
you look lovely. I'm going to say thank you so much for sharing your experience. It's lovely to have you here and sharing your wisdom and your experience of the Gentle Scar program. So thank you so much, Pimmy.
I appreciate you so much. I hope we not be stranger. And I want you to keep doing what you're doing because you're great what you do and you can help a lot of therapists. Train the trainer is such a great idea, and then people can help people more. The thing that you do is amazing. Okay, I don't want you to stop. Thank you.